Taking a look at another one of the Resistance is Futile blind boosters. This time it's the Relora-Sankur from the Kazon. And we'll get right in and take a look. This is our Predator class dial. Same one we've gotten before, Kazon faction. And a nice view of the ship of the Predator class. And it's the same exact maneuver dial that we've seen before. It has that one reverse up to a 4 forward. Not a really speedy ship, lacking the one tight turns, but has everything else in between. There's our named Relora-Sankur. 4 attack, 1 agility, 5 hull, 3 shield. 1 tech upgrade, 2 weapon upgrades, 2 crew upgrades for 26 points. Have evasive, target lock, scan, and battle stations. Always nice to see battle stations on things. The named ability is, if you perform a green maneuver this round, during the roll attack dice step of the combat phase, you can roll +1 attack dice. Nice to give them that little boost. They are a little undergunned for compared to some of the other factions out there. And there's our generic Predator class. You're losing 1 shield and 1 crew slot for 24 points. For captains, we have Haron. Captain skill of 3 for 2 points. He has a weapon upgrade to your upgrade bar, and all your Kazon weapon upgrades cost 1 less point. And nice to have extra options and have them cheaper. Always good. Then we have our generic Kazon captain. Captain skill of 1, 0 points. For crew upgrades, we have Terza for 2 points. As an action, if your ship is not cloaked, disable all your remaining shields and target a ship at range 1 to 2 that's not cloaked and has no active shields. Discard Terza and 1 crew upgrade of your choice on the target ship. Place a scan token beside your ship. Interesting card to discard, but not too bad at only 2 points. The ability gets kind of nice. The kicker here is having to have your shields down as well as the targets. On a ship that only has 2 or 3 shields, it's not going to be long before you're getting them knocked out anyway. With 5 hull, the ship's still going to be around, so definitely useful. Getting that extra scan as a bonus on there is nice as well. For weapon upgrades, I think we got both of these with the previous Kazon ships, but always nice to have more. First up, we have the particle beam weapon for 4 points. Attack of 4, range 1 to 2. Disable this card to perform the attack. You may fire this weapon from your front or rear fire arcs. Very nice ability on there. Always cool to have nice rear firing weapons. This one doesn't require a target lock, so definitely useful. 4 attacks, the same as the main ship anyway. So really, you're losing the range 3 and that disabled for the ability to shoot out the rear. Always nice though. Next we have Photonic Charges. For 4 points, 4 attack, range 1. Disable this card to perform the attack. Place an auxiliary power token beside the target ship if there's at least 1 uncancelled hit or critical. And it costs 4 extra points if purchased for a non-Predator class ship. Kind of an interesting weapon. Dishing out auxiliary power tokens is always nice. The fact that it also doesn't require a target lock is nice, so you can use them for rerolls if you wanted to. The downside here is that range 1, so you got to be right on top of them. So you're looking at either doing this or your main attack, which at that range 1 is going to get the +1 die. So it really comes down to if that auxiliary power token is worth it or not. For tech upgrades, we have a tractor beam for 2 points. During the activation phase, when a ship is within range, 1 of your ship reveals a maneuver with a number of 3 or higher. Before that ship moves, you may discard this card to subtract 2 from that maneuver's number. No ship can be equipped with more than 1 of this upgrade. Kind of a nice thing. 2-point discard isn't too bad. Being within range 1 sets you up for using things like the Photonic Charges, which is nice. Being able to drop their maneuver down can really hinder someone, especially if they were using that to try to get out of your fire arc or to get into range of another target or some other thing. Can really screw up their plan with something like that. For the rest of the expansion, we have our 3 shields, have battle stations, scan and evasive tokens, crit and auxiliary tokens, a couple disable tokens for your various upgrades, and target lock L1 this time. Being that it was an OP booster, there's no mission included with this one. For the ship itself, it's the same Predator class model that we've got before, or I like to call it the Bad Year Blimp, among other names I've heard it called. But it's not a bad ship. You got this really cool panel up in the front here with the wiring exposed and things, and can do lots of stuff with this if you're interested in painting them. They don't look horrible like some of the other ships unpainted, so, but definitely much room for improvement as with all of them. There's our base for the named Relora-Sankur. Really like the fire arcs on this one. You have that 180 degree front arc, which is nice, and the 90 degree rear arc, so you're just leaving these 2 slivers in the back as your blind spots. Combine this with the particle beam weapon that allows you to fire out of the front or rear arc, and those are your only blind spots as far as shooting. Really nice arcs on there. And there you have our generic Predator class. The same setup. There you go, another nice addition to the Kazon if you're playing them faction pure. If you're into mixing factions, there's not a horrible lot of stuff here to make use out of. Definitely more for those who are looking for thematic play, or even period play if you're looking to play a Voyager themed game, or Kazon in general. This combined with the other expansions that we've had out, they actually have a playable fleet now. I wouldn't say it's a great one, but it's still playable. It's a lot of fun. I've messed around with them a couple times. Definitely interesting as far as that goes, but it's up to you if you want to pick this one up or not. And that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next video.